When you first see a David Austin rose, you don't just see a flower, you experience a story. These roses are living works of art, combining the nostalgic charm of old English roses with the vibrant colors, repeat blooms, and resilience of modern hybrids. Created by British breeder David Austin, these roses have become beloved across the United States for their fragrance, form, and variety of hues. From blushing pinks to buttery yellows, pure whites, romantic reds, and even dusky apricots that look kissed by the evening sun. In American gardens, David Austin roses have become symbols of timeless beauty. Whether you live in sunny California, the breezy Carolinas, or the cooler Midwest, these roses can thrive with the right touch of care and understanding. Growing them is not complicated. It's an art guided by patience, love, and a few simple rules that turn every bush into a masterpiece. To start, choose your variety based on your region and purpose. For warm areas like Florida, Texas, or Arizona, pick heat-tolerant varieties such as Lady of Shalott or the Poet's Wife. For cooler climates, try Gertrude Jekyll or Claire Austin. These are not just rose bushes. They are sculpted fragrances, each telling a different tale in color and scent. Planting David Austin roses begins with location. Roses love sunlight, at least 6 hours of direct sun daily. In partial shade, they will still bloom, but may offer fewer flowers. The soil is where the magic begins. It should be rich, well-draining, and slightly acidic, pH 6.0 to 6.5. Mix in compost or aged manure before planting. This not only nourishes the roots, but gives the plant the foundation it needs to thrive for decades. When planting, dig a hole twice as wide as the root ball, and deep enough that the graft union, the bulge where the rose was grafted, sits just below the soil surface in colder regions, and just above in warmer ones. Gently loosen the roots and water deeply after planting. Cover the base with mulch. This keeps moisture steady and regulates soil temperature, especially in U.S. climates where summers can be unpredictable. Water is life to roses. For David Austin varieties, deep watering once or twice a week is ideal. Avoid frequent shallow watering. It encourages weak roots. Always water at the base to prevent fungal issues on the leaves. Early morning watering helps the plant dry naturally through the day. Feeding these roses is like feeding an artist's soul. It brings out their true brilliance. Use a balanced rose fertilizer or one high in phosphorus to promote blooms. Start feeding in early spring when new growth appears, and continue every 4 to 6 weeks until late summer. Avoid fertilizing in fall as the plant prepares for dormancy. Pruning is the heart of rose care. It might seem intimidating, but it's what keeps your plant youthful and flowering. The best time to prune David Austin roses in the U.S. is early spring, right after the last frost. Remove dead or weak stems, shape the bush for airflow, and always cut just above an outward-facing bud. This encourages new growth that spreads beautifully instead of crowding the center. David Austin roses are known for their fragrance, a perfume so heavenly that one bloom can scent an entire room. The Gertrude Jekyll variety offers that classic rose scent that feels like English mornings, while Lady Emma Hamilton brings fruity citrus undertones. Many American gardeners plant these roses near patios, entryways, and windows, where the scent drifts freely on summer evenings. Color is another wonder. Imagine a garden painted in gradients, soft pinks melting into peach, creamy yellows beside deep crimson, and pure whites glistening under moonlight. Boscobel glows coral pink. Golden Celebration shines with golden amber petals. The Pilgrim is sunshine turned flower. These colors reflect light differently at every hour, turning your garden into a living, breathing canvas. Pests and diseases. They visit, but rarely linger if you keep your roses healthy. Black spot and powdery mildew are common challenges in humid U.S. regions, but regular pruning for airflow, avoiding overhead watering, and using neem oil or organic fungicide keeps problems at bay. Aphids and spider mites can be rinsed off or controlled with insecticidal soap. In winter, roses need rest. In colder, US zones, mulch heavily around the base or cover with straw to protect roots. In milder regions, pruning lightly and reducing watering helps them slow naturally. Come spring, they awaken stronger, ready to bloom again. David Austin roses are not just flowers. They're emotional. They embody patience, romance, and artistry. When they bloom, they remind you why gardening feels so deeply human. It's about nurturing something that returns beauty tenfold. Across America, from cottage gardens to city terraces, these roses continue to win hearts. Whether trained on a trellis, grown in large pots, or planted as hedges, their versatility and charm row. Across America, from cottage gardens to city terraces, these roses continue to win hearts. Whether trained on a trellis, grown in large pots, or planted as hedges, their versatility and charm remain unmatched. Their repeat blooms mean you'll enjoy waves of color all season long. To grow a David Austin rose is to create a legacy. It's a plant that asks for your care and rewards you with fragrance and elegance in return. And each color tells a story. Pink for love, white for purity, yellow for friendship, and red for passion. Plant them all, and you'll have a garden that speaks the language of emotion. Take your time with them. These are not fast blooms. They grow with grace, and when they open, they do so like poetry written by nature itself. So, dear gardener, let the petals fall, let the fragrance linger, and let your heart grow along with them. Plant today, nurture with love, and your David Austin roses will tell your garden's most beautiful story for years to come.